high. Everybody in this world have their own phobia of something, and they still did not notice if they actually have their own phobia or not. Now I'm going to tell you what my phobia is. When I was a kid, I used to join swimming competition, which I was representing my school in the competition. When the competition started, I was stunned and clueless what I should have done. When the event came to the end, I placed last and feel very embarrassed with myself and my school because I was representing the school. This event made me phobia of losing or fail. In the scientific name, the phobia is called Atychiphobia, and I'm going to tell you about 3 highlights of Atychiphobia. First of all, causes of Atychiphobia, or how I developed the Atychiphobia. After that, I'm going to tell you about what is Atychiphobia, and last but not least, a treatment for Atychiphobia. Now that you have understand all the things that I will tell you on my speech, let me share some important information to make you much more understand about this phobia. So first of all, the causes of Atychiphobia is when you had trauma in some past accident. I also had discovered my own phobia by going to the same process when you had an accident that you don't want to face. When you already had Atychiphobia, you will easily give up and avoid taking any challenges in your life because you don't want to fail twice and have a doubt with your own capability. I feel the same too, because it's make me feel like I am the worst because I cannot achieve the first place back in the time when I used to join the competition. Strict parents can also be the trigger to Atychiphobia in someone's life. When their parents have high expectation to them, this will make the person feel much more afraid to fail because they know their own potential and cannot reach their parents' expectation. Now that you know how to discover an Atychiphobia in your daily life, then you must be curious. What is Atychiphobia? So, I'm going to tell you. If you already have the feeling of irrational and persistent fear of failing, then you might already experience Atychiphobia. It is a fear of failing about something, whether it's important or not. You can also experience lack of confidence in your own self because you doubt your own self potential, which is the Atychiphobia characteristic. Atychiphobia is also when you experience unrealistic expectation because of the doubt to yourself. The easy thing will become much harder than it should be. You will also scared to face with your own problem, which will lead to much more bigger problem when the smallest problem cannot be solved. After that, you know what is Atychiphobia. You also might want to know the treatment to help reduce the Atychiphobia or scare of failure. There are many kind of ways that can help treat the Atychiphobia in someone's life. The best method is counseling and therapy with counseling specialists. You will find your own way of doing the situation much more peaceful and not panicking because of the fear when you have something to be done. Atychiphobia can also be treated when someone always self-motivation themselves and not having a doubt to their own potential. This will help to reduce the Atychiphobia in someone's life and make their life much more confident. Last but not least, the Atychiphobia can also be treated by always be kind to yourself. This is because when you come to something in your life, you must expect that the outcome is to make your own self happy. Always be kind to yourself. Always also can help to make you realize that your own self is the top priority in your life. You can also become something that you want to be. That so you might also be the helper for someone who in needs or yourself who must be treated. That now that you have known the treatment for Atychiphobia, I am sure you will now have something in mind that even just a little thing can be triggered to someone phobia for their entire life. We must not condemn them, but to help the one who in needs and to help ourselves. The causes of Atychiphobia might look like a simple thing, but it can give an impact to someone, which leads to phobia for the entire life. From the Atychiphobia meaning, we can conclude that the Atychiphobia can easily affect someone, whether they are a kid or an adult, because phobia happen to anyone in this world. The treatment for Atychiphobia can be concluded that we all must know how to treat Atychiphobia, because it might help someone who in struggle fighting with their Atychiphobia. We must all know that the Atychiphobia can make someone life miserable. Help yourself and someone who needs to overcome their phobia. If we work together, life will be easier and full of beautiful moments without fearing to losing or falling will come to ourselves. So that's all for me. Thank you.